And welcome again to Storytime with Laura. I am having a lot of fun making these and rediscovering some of my favorite books. This one is kind of silly. It is again by Mo Willems. As I told you, he is one of my favorites, so that means I have a lot of his books at my house. So this is a fun story. It is called Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs by Mo Willems. You got to watch out for some funny stuff in here. One, remember the pigeon from the story I told you yesterday, this pigeon? He actually shows up in this book a couple of times. You gotta look for him though. I'm not gonna point him out every time. Okay, I'll make sure he shows up on the screen, but I'm not gonna show you where he is. You gotta look, okay? Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs by Mo Willems. Let's see here. Once upon a time, there were three dinosaurs. Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who just happened to be visiting from Norway. Home sweet dinosaur. One day, for no particular reason, the three dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. There we go. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It's finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else." "Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur. "I sure hope that no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else." They don't know they're supposed to be staying home, do they? Har, 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 har. I can't even read those words because they're not in English. Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The three dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a falling rock or a squirrel. There's some signs here. This one says 2 miles to a very nice house. First they wrote trap, and then they crossed out trap, and they wrote very nice house. This one says getting closer. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. Would you want to barge into a strange, enormous house? I don't think so. So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. It says, "Welcome, teehee." I don't think that was a good idea, Goldilocks. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Said Goldilocks. "That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way up to the top of the counter." Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly was not left there on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. Whoa. See? The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot. But Goldilocks ate it all anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? Yeah. The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold. But who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right. But Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. You see her? That's a lot of chocolate pudding. A lot. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite thing in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. And the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chair, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming voice that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. See what's in the windows. "A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a moment to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. "Hey," she told herself, "this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house." Well, say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for chewy bonbon time. Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. The end. And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. Yeah, that sounds like a better story for her to be in. And the moral for dinosaurs is, lock the back door. That's an important one, don't you think? So, that was Goldilocks and the 3 dinosaurs. Did you find the pigeon? I think I saw him on 3 different pages. Maybe it was more than that, but I saw 3. Let your mom and dad know how many you saw and see if they will email me the answer, because I would love to know how many pigeons you saw. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.